is up, y'all? In this video I wanted to talk about a game that I kind of grew up with when I was a kid. I loved playing this game, and really this is like the only Dragon Ball game I really played that a lot, because this game got like a sequel or something announced that I was super hyped for. I think it was announced during like the Fighters tournament. I forgot what it was, what the Fighters thing was, but I remember it got announced during that. It was during the Battle Hour, and it was Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4 that was announced, and I am hyped for this game. And what I want to see, I know it might sound a little like pretentious for me to say what my wish list would be or what I want to see from this game, because this game took like how long? A lot of people just thought Budokai Tenkaichi games were dead, because after like they started releasing Raging Blast and then all these other games. After that, a lot of people just thought Budokai Tenkaichi was done. So it's like a blessing that we're even getting another game after like 15 years. I feel like I should just be grateful that we're even getting a game. I don't mean a wish list as in like this is what I demand from this game. I'm just a wish list of what I would like to see, because truly I'm grateful, even though that I'm grateful that we're even getting another Budokai game, because I loved Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That game was like my favorite Dragon Ball game to play when I was younger, and I didn't even buy that game. I didn't even buy that game when I was younger. I got that game from a friend, which was the goofier part. I got the game a while back from a friend, and I was lame. I was playing that game on the Wii. I wasn't playing it on the PlayStation 2 or whatever console else it was on. I was playing it on the Wii. I was sitting there with the GameCube controller playing it on the Wii, and I still had a lot of fun with it. It was definitely my favorite Dragon Ball game to play back then when I was a kid, because like I had Raging. I played Raging Blast 2 and Raging Blast 1 and some of the other Budokai games, but Budokai Tenkaichi 3 just was my favorite because one, it had all the characters. Like as a kid, like more characters equals more fun when you're a kid. That's a big part of why I liked Budokai Tenkaichi 3 when I was a kid, because I used to play that game all the time with my sister, and we used to play that game way too much. Especially at my grandparents' house. I would like take the Wii in a bag and put it, because I wanted to play, like I'd stay at my grandparents' house, but I would play it at my grandparents' house on that CRTV at their house too, which was a lot of fun. But since we're getting another Budokai Tenkaichi 4 game, what I would like to see from this game, man, I don't want to sound pretentious or like kind of mean, but like the demanding list, but what I would like to see, one, I want the roster to be great. I want the roster to be amazing in this game. I feel like that's what Budokai Tenkaichi 3 did. That was so amazing. It was like a sandbox Dragon Ball game. Like that game had every character, every form, like every Saiyan could turn into Great Ape. I thought that was a W. I thought that was a W. Every like form, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3. Then you could fuse if you have Vegeta and Goku on the team. You could fuse into Gogeta or Vegito. I thought that was cool. They had the Broly, Mecha Frieza, King Cold was in that game, Arale. Everybody Super Saiyan 4s. I thought that game had everybody. It had truly had like everybody in that game. Even the Pool and Queen. Like it even had the not really like crazy things. Like it had Frieza soldiers, and it even had Zarbots transformed form. And all the Saiyans could go Great Ape and stuff. That was cool. So that was a W back then. I want this game to have a lot of characters like that. I thought that was cool. Another thing would be cool, the transformations to be like still just as goofy and over the top. Like don't make it like Xenoverse where like you can hit someone during their transformation or break their stamina or something, or because fighters you can't even transform. Like I guess Frieza can, but like that's kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. I want this game to like make a cinematic. When you transform, I want it to be cinematic and crazy and cool when you transform, not just like, oh, you're transforming whatever, I can hit you or something. That's not cool. I also want there to be an online mode with this game. I'm not asking for the works with the online. I'm not gonna ask for like, oh, I want peak online. I want this online to have everything, like roll back everything, like I don't even think this game's gonna get a good netcode. I already can like see this game not getting a great netcode, but at least an online mode that might be a given. But just saying, I would like an online mode. And I want a team mode. Like I'd want a team online mode. That would be a lot of fun. Like playing on the same team as like some friends, like a 5v5 or like 2v2 maybe. 5v5 might be a little much, but 2v2, that would be a lot of fun. That would be a ton of fun with like a friend. Like how you do team battles in like Budokai Tenkaichi 3, but they weren't like, you weren't doing a 2v2, you were just like playing different characters. That'd be cool. And a team battle mode would be cool. That is another thing, where you could have 5 dudes on one team and you could switch between them, like big all-out battles like that. That was fun because you could like fusion with other people and like do all that mode. Like that is a lot of fun. That would be fun. Another thing would be a story mode that actually dives into Super. I know Kakarot did dive into Super, but I like a Budokai Tenkaichi 4 game that does that, where it actually, I guess it would be cool because I know Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you could like play the movie sagas, you could play GT story as well. Like they had everything. I'm not asking for them to do like, OG Dragon Ball would be cool, but I'm not asking them to do like, oh man, like let's do Dragon Ball Z like for the 50th time. Like truly, I don't think we need a Dragon Ball Z story mode for Budokai Tenkaichi 4. It would be really dope. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being like, oh man, I hate that. Like, I would appreciate it no matter what. Any story mode I would appreciate. But I think a Dragon Ball Super story for Tenkaichi 4 would be a lot more cool because we just don't got that in most games. We just don't. That would be awesome if they did that. That'd be cool. Like cutscenes with this stuff, and that would be cool. I would like if they did that. And even the small stuff like a character encyclopedia with Chi-Chi would be cool. Like I think that would be cool, talking about all the characters and her giving her input on them. And another thing I think a lot of Dragon Ball games like nowadays don't really get too good is a tournament mode, like an online tournament mode. Like I'm pretty sure even Smash did it at one point. They did like a tournament thing. Why can't a Dragon Ball game like this do that? I think like a tournament mode, a war tournament mode is like, I always thought it was like essential for a Dragon Ball game to do this, you know? An online tournament mode, it's essential for a Dragon Ball game, you know? That would be so much fun, like a lot of fun, you know, even if it's like laggy or whatever, like, and you get robbed, that'd still be fun. And no modders, man. Don't let modders ruin this game, bro. Don't let them do this. Don't let them. There's too many people playing this game that to let them do that, okay? Jesus, that would be so lame. I would hate that if they just let modders run rampant in this game. But the gameplay, like the fighting, I would like, maybe you could add a couple things, you know, build upon it, but don't change it. You can build upon the gameplay for Budokai games, but don't change it. I would say keep the Budokai gameplay the same because it was a lot of fun. Don't really fix what ain't broke. I don't know if a lot of people would hate the Budokai gameplay or a lot of people like it. I'm one that I like the Budokai gameplay. It's a lot of fun. I don't think it's like peak gameplay, like man, this is fine, this is like wow, this is what a Dragon Ball game should be, but like I think it's fun. It's fun. That's all that matters in the Budokai game, that it's fun. You're having fun while fighting, you know, you're weaving and dodging, you know, that's fun, man. Another thing I would like to see from this game is just like small details. Small like little details that the old Budokai Tenkaichi 3 did, or like you would go through the menus and they would speak about it. Small cool details like that just made this game awesome, a cool intro. Like this game had such cool small details and everything about Budokai Tenkaichi 3 just felt cool. Like it felt grand and fun and amazing. I know I sound like I'm deriding this game so hard, but like, I mean, it's Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you know, and again, I don't want to sound like I'm demanding things, but if we can't expect something, like expect a game like this, of this magnitude to get like so many people like hyped up and crazy over, like if we can expect a certain degree of just like goodness because of what they've done before, like when did Budokai Tenkaichi 3 come out? Like 15 years ago. That game's stupid old, but people come back to the game all the time, like so much because of how great it was. And if we can expect something from a sequel to be like just to at least strive to be as great as the game before, then this game's just gonna be like lame if we can't even like ask. Like, I'm not demanding, but like I think it would be awesome if this game was as good as Tenkaichi. We've got Tenkaichi 3. That would be amazing. But that's gonna be for this video. I might do another video about this game because this game is amazing. But that's gonna be for this video, y'all. Peace.
Let's get it. Yeah. Promise I'll wait for your babe. Even though you've been fighting your feelings and acting some type of way. You tell me I should forget about you and I care about your face. But I tell you again and again that forever this won't go away. And though I've been gone on this road, you tryna tell me all of the things you don't realize are all